Amy back today to chat about one of my favorite topics, testing best practices. If you are looking to become better at email testing, this is the video series for you. Today we're going to focus on testing variables, but let me back up. Here's my typical scenario with my clients. I always start the engagement, and in the discovery session, I ask, have you tested? And they always say yes. But then I ask if they have a log of these tests, and the answer is always no. So that means that I would have to navigate through a ton of email tests to make sense of it all. In this scenario, I find that what I am looking at is sort of a shiny object syndrome. Tests are sporadic, often don't have the right size testing volume, but worse, oh so much worse, is that there have been 2 to 4 variables changed in one given test. So guys, the big question in this scenario is, how do you know what drove the lift? And to be frank, you don't. What are variables? Like any test, first, we need to have an outcome. With email, we are looking to either increase opens or increase clicks. To test these two outcomes, there are different variables that we can use to do so. And variables are the changes we make. So my favorite example, if we want to see how to increase open rates, then our variable might be subject lines. Now, if you're changing the subject line and the from line and the pre-header, well, this is where we get into a pickle of losing total control of our tests. So how do we set up organized testing programs? Well, number one, plan it out. Like most things in life, failing to plan is planning to fail. I like to structure testing plans over 4 to 6 week periods so that we can test, learn, apply, keep going. Number two, find the variable that makes the most sense. If you have a promotional email that you need to drive sales, but the open rate has been performing well, maybe you move directly to improving the click-through rate, planning out the variables that will make an impact. Number three, one variable, validate, move on. For test one, maybe you are going to test 3 different subject line formulas. You test, there is a winner with statistical significance, but you are still feeling unsure to call that the winner. And once you have a subject line formula that you are happy with, you move on to a new testing variable the following week. Maybe it's from name, maybe it's pre-header. 4, log the results and keep them close. One of my personal pet peeves is not having a formal record of testing results. As fast and furious as things move and change, how can you ever know A, what you learned in the past, and B, where you will pick up in your next testing cycle? So your next step, I want you guys to find an email that you think has more opportunity, pick a goal, open rate or click-through rate, and then find a variable to test, track, and learn from. I'd love to hear some of the examples you choose or any comments or anything you've got. Make sure to hit me in the comment section. I will see you next time. In the meantime, happy testing.